now for the exciting conclusion of Murder Incorporated. So I'm actually in the middle of drawing this, but you guys have a lot of stuff to talk about.
So I didn't get a ship?
Probably not.
Huh?
Well,
I kind of wanted a ship in the middle of the castle.
that was a bit ridiculous.
And the water slides.
Yeah, also a water slide. Actually, no, it was a water slide park. Just a one water slide.
Yeah, luckily the way I phrased that was, what would you want in a castle? Not
Sneaky.
what I'm gonna give you.
Sneaky.
Oh, Link Modern is back.
Ah, looks like my owl is blind. Hakak blind as well? Yeah, Hakak is blind as well.
Are you telepathically linked to the owl?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm the
I
same
can
with my
actually-
horse.
I can actually take full control over the owl's body, but I can also kind of telepathically talk.
You can cast touch spells with it, can't you?
That as well, yeah.
Is there range on the, like, how far the goal can go, as long as you can catch it? Just the touch spell.
How familiars can
Touch
go as
spell
far
is
as they
if
want.
the owl is within 100 feet.
Okay.
Oh yeah, that's right.
And I think telepathic control is either the same or 120 feet.
You have an entrance.
We are level 6, yes.
Yeah.
I'm at least.
Let's send the owl in to scout out what we filled.
The owl got pretty good sight.
Yep. And it's...
Is my horse on the map somewhere?
You mean your elk?
I haven't
What
built
is
the
it?
stables yet.
I switched it.
Right. Because proper pictures, right?
Yeah, there weren't an elk picture. And the elk picture that had been found was kinda you.
Did I find a secret passage, or that
No,
just a glitch here?
So because you guys are marshals, this place also kind of doubles as a police station.
Makes sense. The walls are completely not in yet, just as vision blocking. You're able
Yeah,
to move
I'm
through.
in the process of doing all the dynamic vision stuff.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, to the left is downstairs and to the right is upstairs. This first area is the first floor, obviously, or the ground floor, depending on where you're from.
Ground floor for me.
Link Morton came back.
Yeah, I'm here. Hello. Sorry.
Hello. Oh,
So, updated my character sheet.
so we has a castle.
We has a castle, or
A fortress.
whatever you want to call it. Thingamajig.
Well, I can't call it a gallon.
A what?
A gallon.
Fortification.
You can call it whatever you want, but it
A
isn't
stronghold.
a
This
gallon.
is not a galleon.
Okay, I'm 100% here. Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Hello.
Greetings.
Greetings and salutations, everybody.
I think the only ship that Yenman should have would be a ship in a bottle.
Hey, I have sailed a ship, like, in character.
He could also have friendship.
Well played.
There's actually... Wait a second. See if I find it.
I see nothing
Oh,
but
yeah.
darkness.
It's a pretty big map. Might just have to zoom out.
No, I saw the ping. I just have nothing but darkness. I assume Gregor is still not in the land of pings.
Oh, well, no. You should be at the bottom left corner.
Yeah, I see you.
The ping was an accident, and it's where
Yeah.
the book is.
I see me now. That's good. Thank you, guys.
The ping was where the Golden Book of Magicalness is.
Now, how do I find my character again?
By
Southwest
zooming
corner.
out. Or if you left it... Oh god, I lost Hack. Oh no, I didn't lose Hack. Good. I can just think I know where you were.
I found myself.
Good.
You're that kind of monk, are you?
Yes, she does, Tai Chi yoga lattes all the time.
Oh, we have our own prison. Lovely.
Yo.
Yeah, there's gonna be an area for
God
holding
damn it,
and
man.
interrogations.
Wait a second. Is there a Ratman disposal machine there for interrogations?
Those don't work very well for interrogations.
You have a small pet mimic.
No. No. We don't. I just decided that we don't.
Well, maybe you don't know it.
Okay.
Were we just walking along one day and we were like, oh hey, it's like, oh hey someone, and then we see two of them, we're like, wait, what?
There's no red pen.
No, it was during the evacuation of Mr. Nor. After you guys had gotten Gregor out of the portal place, you were like running out of the city, and you noticed like a table was running too.
I like this castle yet because there's absolutely no table, no furniture here, so there can be no mimics.
Oh,
I
the
haven't
doors can
furnished
be
it yet.
mimics.
And now it's a good thing.
A mimic
Nothing.
can be
Maybe
anything.
if
The
there's
rug
a door,
can
it
be a
could be a
mimic.
mimic. So you go to open the door, and it just eats you.
The carpet can be a mimic.
Oh shit! I see a carpet. Why did you?
Or any single brick in the wall can be a mimic.
Does Yenbin just go to sleep having nightmares of everything being mimics, like his bowls becoming mimics, spoons becoming mimics?
Yeah. Pretty much.
Yenben is going to end up in some asylum somewhere, in a padded cell.
I found.
Without any furniture.
It's staffed only by
And his
mimics.
psychologist will be Dr. Mimic.
I found Aniva.
Yep, I found my bedroom. Claimed.
Really?
I'm just gonna leave it.
I assume that's its purpose and not like a broom closet or something.
Maybe it's a magic room
Yeah,
closet.
that is one of the few rooms I've laid out.
It should be under the stairs, but it's.
Oh god, I glitched through the wall. That was a bad idea.
Hey.
I've seen the fabric of reality. Giant baby floating in space, as Matthew Mercer put it. And I know that's a reference to something, but I don't know what.
Oh no. Nope.
Did he put
nope.
a mimic in?
Nope. Nope.
Where are you?
I deleted my character. Nope.
You just blinked out of existence.
Wow. That's the
I
issue.
thought that
If
was
you have,
actually an accident. I meant
that's
this.
the issue if you have too much power.
Nope is a 5th level spell, which just allows you to just bamf anywhere, just like nope, boom.
Well, I think that's a 9th level spell.
See, that's really annoying because I had your vision and shit set up.
Can't you like save?
Ah,
Can't you
glitching through
save
the wall.
tokens?
Yeah, I think the thing is that rather than use default tokens, we have something else.
Well, I hadn't reset them up as default tokens yet.
Could you like put that token and give it
Ah.
vision?
Invasion.
Well, I gotta go to it.
I'll be right back.
This place is so huge.
Well, yeah. Bedrooms for everybody and stuff.
And for 20 guests.
20 guests, really?
Well, not really, but it's pretty big.
Don't say anything. Into the corner.
Yeah, I'm stepping into the corner and do my blinking from shadow to shadow stuff.
I don't see any shadows in here.
I see nothing but darkness.
That's
And
good.
just a tiny bit
Darkness, my
around
old
myself.
friend. What? I didn't say anything.
Party at Hanover's.
I was just wondering that. I get back and there's people in here.
Sorry.
Let's not make it weird, guys.
I will
But I
teach you to
want
use your
to-
staff outside.
Oh god. Please no. It was just the whole standing around and weirdly staring at you thing. 'Cause that's fun. It creeps people out.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we can start soon, or
Oh, we're
if
already
we'll just
starting.
be...
This is it. We need to figure out what happened in Metronor.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not a kebab anymore, so that's good.
Indeed it is.
Is there a feat that's like PTSD?
There should be one, yeah.
No,
Every
not
time
a
someone
feat.
gives us, every time someone tells a story, you go, "Pff, I've been through way much more shit than that.
Yeah.
Yeah, wasn't this one of those soldier things? The soldier background or something?
I know there's one for for entertainer, which is like I have a story relevant for every situation. I'm not sure if there's one for one-upping every story though.
Well, you can, if you have, if that's like a flaw or bond thing or something, then you can just make another one up. You don't have to take the ones in the book.
Yeah, I do that with my other characters as well. I did that with my first character, Murden.
Yeah, I think none of Batar's thingies are 100% identical to the ones in the handbook. They're inspired by it and stuff, but cages. Looks like a Skyrim dungeon.
Yeah, the thing with personality stuff is that it's just for the player. It's not
Yeah.
really something game technical, other than the DM is able to decide well, you're playing according to your background, so you get this bonus. You get this inspiration.
Yeah, and I'm always thinking that that's a really weird thing to do, that inspiration. I mean, I get what it's there for, but it's weird.
I feel inspired.
So last we left you guys, there were 3 squads of apparitions that just appeared directly behind you. You were running to go back to the Mages Guild to get the artifacts that you had found in the Game Master's tomb.
Yeah, I remember that.
Yep, we got one of them down, and then 3 of them came with a lot of minions.
And then some sort of nuke went off and everything went white.
Don't remember that.
If I knew what a nuke was.
So yeah, I assume we would be heading into the Mages Guild, hoping that they had some tools
Well, if you remember,
and
that,
artifact.
the wand had contacted you telepathically and said that he could free Gregor if you promised to kill him in return. Not to kill Gregor, but to kill the wand. You know, tired of being alive.
Wow.
Yeah,
I don't
think
remember
we
that.
agreed to that. At least that was the reason that I was going there, because I wanted to save Gregor.
I think you were the only one getting that message, right? Because I don't remember that.
Yeah, probably.
He got that message, but he never forwarded it.
Okay. Well,
Okay,
it
Lucan.
was probably for the better to just get going.
So are you standing and fighting those
I
3 groups
I
of
made that
things,
decision.
or
Yeah.
What?
What?
it's like 60 specimen shade, 3 flesh pounds.
Piece of cake, right?
Yeah, start from one end.
What are we talking about? I'm confused.
The army of flesh monsters.
I have a feeling we're going to hear the word.
That's not a word.
Yeah, you didn't say anything.
Something.
You're cutting in and out.
I do not know why I'm cutting in and out. Sorry.
You should be sorry, it's all your fault. I'm just kidding. Like, I want to freeform roleplay this, so...
Alright. Well, the task's first course of action was to fireball the... I think the group to the right, because that was the one closest to Hakak, and Hakak was just closest to all of them. Just to give Hakak time to catch up.
We don't have time for that, Batar. Getting into the Mage Guild.
There was a river that we had to cross.
Yeah.
So some of us were going to stay and try and fight them off while those who could heal went across to the Mages Guild to help Morton.
Weren't we just outside the Mages Guild?
Yeah, we weren't even inside yet.
No, we were across the river. We hadn't even crossed that yet.
We did cross the river. We were just in front, fought one of the big guys, and then 3 of the big guys with a lot
Well,
of
you
minions
crossed
tied
one
up.
of the tributaries that went into
We
the
didn't
river,
cross
but
the river.
Shade knows there's a much bigger river that was to
Yeah.
your south. The city
It
is
took
actually
me like 3
bisected
turns.
by this really large river. And honestly, you guys are on the wrong side of the city to get the boat, so anyone that's gonna swim should probably try to swim. Are you splitting the party to, like, try to hold a beachhead or something?
At what point are we now?
Well, most are not dressed in much armor, so they should be able to easily swim. And me, who has a lot of armor, I have my animal to ride.
At what point are we now? Do we already have recovered the artifacts, or?
I think what's going on is Toad is getting you guys to RP what happened, you know, how you got out of the 3 flesh pounds and 40, whatever the hell they're called, situation.
So we already got the artifacts in that moment.
No.
Well, then first course of action should be, I guess,
Get to
3
the Mage Tower!
We're already there.
Into the Mage Tower.
Yeah, that's right. Then 3 people go and get the stuff, the rest blocking the door.
Okay, you all make it across the river, and you find the Mages Guild, what 3 are guarding the entrance. What 3 are...
Wow.
Yeah, loud car horn. So, what 3 are getting the things? There's actually only 2 artifacts you guys know of. The book that controls the Warforged, and the rod the guy had.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello. Well, I'd say that we should get the book as the first, because those warforged can fight on our side.
True, but we should get the rod at the same time.
Suddenly I
Can
wake up.
right now
Yeah, but
spare.
it depends where it is.
Well, they should both be in the basement of the tower.
Now suddenly I wake up and I start bashing this ditto here, and then I'm and then I'm going to ask about you.
Well, obviously the two
Find the
fastest
artifacts.
should go into the tower.
What tower?
We're kind of RP solving how we got out of the situation where we last left off, getting the artifacts, and then, well, I assume making a run for it, because that's a lot of freaking monsters.
Or then
So yeah, we should get to the basement, focus on the book as the first, but then get the rod second.
Well, Anova, should we go and get the stuff?
You two go get those. Lucan, you hold the door. I'll stay behind you and firebolt as much as I can.
You guys forgot about that spell.
Well, here's the thing: is once you cross the main river, they don't seem to go across the water.
Still, somebody has to make sure that they don't.
Yeah, it's just like they fade back into the mist. But like you get to the Mages Guild, there aren't any people here. It's like a ghost town.
So yeah, let's get to those artifacts.
Yeah.
Okay, so Magmir, you get the book, the
1 minute.
Warforged, huh?
The moment I get the book, I look around, see anything else valuable that I can rescue.
Investigation.
I thought you were a monk, not a rogue.
Well, I'm a criminal. What do you expect of me?
Fair point.
I love how you use rescue so sparingly. Oh,
Wow.
God.
Wow.
That's great.
You rescued so much.
Pop-up books from the children's section.
Actually, no, this is not good. He's gonna bring a mimic.
You
Oh,
actually
no.
pick up the wrong. Like you're going to get the book that controls the Warforged, and you pick up the wrong book. You go back downstairs.
I got the book.
No, you
Yeah.
don't.
You
That's
fucking idiot.
50
What?
Shades of Red.
You know the book you're looking for. It should be golden and glowing.
But
That's the one.
this book, it purrs when you scratch its back.
Well, that might be a bad sign.
I'm gonna keep it.
All right, keep it. But
We should probably get also the real book.
I'll get it myself. And I go down and get the real book. And I don't look for valuables.
Okay. Anova, you find the room with the rod in it, and upon opening the door, the first thing that hits you is this really just horrible stench. Could you give me a Constitution save?
Sure.
We are so good today.
Well, we're probably a bit shocked still from the flesh monster army thing.
So as you're crossing the room, you get like this really queasy feeling, and you like reach and you grab the staff, and it's just the stench is so bad. You're just vomiting as you exit the room, but since you're carrying the staff, the stench just kind of like clings to you.
So
So
it's
you
coming
come back
from
down
stuff.
to the main room, and you're like holding back some spew.
This is what I do.
And Neva, why
I
are
throw
you
it
so white
and
in
I
the
kick
head?
it. Do what now?
Why do you look so pale?
And what is this beautiful smell?
Hey guys,
Here,
I got
what
the
do you-
real book now.
You carry it.
What are they
I'm
for?
carrying the book. Okay.
Magmir comes back with the right book, and he's got the 14 Warforged, marching in lockstep behind him.
Oh, okay.
Where's their
I thought I
horses?
was going to get.
Actually, no.
Oh, was it Batar? I thought the monks were going to do the stuff.
Well, yeah, but
But then the
as
monk fucked up.
Magmir returned with the wrong book, the discussion took so long that Batar decided to go himself because ain't nobody got time for that.
So we got the artifacts. Let's go, I guess.
Yeah, this time you guys actually find a small boat on this side, and it looks like it can carry everybody except for the Warforged.
Can the
But as you
Warforged
make your
swim-
way-
swim.
As you make
Warforged
your way,
march through the river.
yeah, they just walk on the bottom,
Okay.
walk out the other side.
Covered in seaweed.
Warforged sushi.
Now Now, there's two things you really notice when you get back to the north shore of the city, and that's all the screaming and the chaos from before is just gone. There isn't really anything. It's just this haunting lack of noise, anything natural. And
Warforged
there's
around
also
us.
what appear to be coursing vines, but on closer inspection, they're actually made from razor wire.
From what?
Razor wire.
Oh.
Not very fun stuff.
Yeah, I don't touch that.
Okay.
Can we burn it?
I have a question. And the entire time that we were there, did we ever see the bodies of any of the elves that lived there?
No.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
Yeah, so do I.
Jax, can you transform into a mole or something and just dig?
10 feet a turn. Giant badger.
Better than nothing. I mean, you know.
So you guys make it back to the Temple of Lathander.
The Warforged have ordered to stay around us and defend us against the flesh thingamajigs should they
they're
turn
in a
up.
box formation at your the perimeter flanks as you make your way. And there are a couple times where these thick razor vines seem to block your way, and you just carefully make your way around them. So you get back to the Temple of Lathander, and you go back to the infirmary room where Gregor was, and the door's there.
I kicked it off.
Well, if we use this one, we should be able to go in and save him.
The wand was
so.
actually specific that you needed to strike it against the door.
Well, I'll strike it against the door then.
Lucan strikes it against the door, and as he does so, the image of the door fractures like glass, and then fractures again, and fractures again.
Wait, now you broke it. Now we can't go and save it.
And then it collapses in on itself. So right now you guys are looking at this white portal that's rectangle like the door was shaped.
Well, that's more like what I would expect a magical door to look like.
Well, I guess we can do nothing but step through then.
I take the bow out. So, what do we see on the other side? Other than that psychopathic killer blade girlfriend.
So when you step through the other side of the door, you're in what appears to be an amber wheat field, and the wind's kind of rolling along. And in the distance you see a couple, they look like apple trees, but there's something kind of weird about them. You can't really see it from this distance.
Something is not right here. Well, seems to be wheat all around. The only other thing I can see are those trees. So I guess we should head there.
Yeah, let's go.
No, I don't.
Oh.
So you guys get to the tree, and you find Gregor and presumably the real Siloon, and they're both awake, and they each have a hand clasped on each other's hand, and they're like trying but failing to pull themselves off their respective spikes.
Do I see them running up?
You see them now, like it's because of the pain of the ordeal. Like you're very focused.
I don't want to interrupt this very romantic hand-holding moment, but may we help?
Given how much pain he's in, Gregor just sort of looks at him like, help, rather than saying anything, and he's continuing to try and help himself.
Okay,
and
Luke
Siloon
can
off
help
the
me.
tree.
Luke can help me. I go to one side
Yeah,
of Gregor,
I'm
and
helping.
if Luke helps me, we'll carefully take him out, take him off the thing.
I could help you guys, but I'm
And-
afraid I might kill him.
And if he doesn't do it by himself, I will suggest Lucan to heal Gregor instantly.
Yeah, come on, let's get them down.
Wow.
Okay.
Not
You guys
sure
are
about
able
that
to.
one.
Alright, so okay, continue.
So, I'm guessing they pull they're out.
Well, I guess we can't leave her hanging here. So,
Yep.
yeah, let's get her off.
We're like literally just having a conversation.
Hmm?
I was just wondering. We were just...
And
I'm always talking to the smartest person in the room.
Yourself?
Yep.
There's a lot of other people on spikes here, aren't there?
Are there?
Yeah, those like trees.
I think they're all dead, though, right?
Oh no, there are a bunch of different beings, various shapes and sizes, all pinned to these trees.
Well, we can't leave them here if we need to get them
Yeah.
down.
So,
Just on a whim, Annava looks to see if there's anyone from her monastery here.
Investigation check. So you're frantically scanning, but you don't see anyone. Most of the shapes, they're not even very like humanoid. It's all rather unsettling. Lucan, Batar, and Lucan and Batar give me investigation checks.
Just a second. Investigation.
yep.
So Batar, as you scan the tree, like you see one being on here is a Gith. You know that Gith are just basically pure evil. Like if you could think of anybody that deserved to be in this predicament, it'd probably be one of them.
GIF?
Gith.
Well, not sure we should take all of them down. Some of them probably better off here.
Okay, but first you take Gregor and Siloon off the tree, and as you do, the whole image of the orchard starts to like wink out, and suddenly it just goes away, and you're standing in a metal room. Gregor and Siloon are both off their spikes, but you see their spikes aren't connected to a tree, they're connected to like some sort of pod that was doing something nefarious.
Is Gregor still in a shit ton of pain, or is he sort of like able to speak now?
Well, actually, the wound almost immediately healed itself, although there's a pretty nasty scar. And you're naked. Same thing is going on with Siloon.
Thank you, my friends, but I believe we need to get out of here as soon as we can. I don't know where Siloon... He turns and looks at Siloon and goes, not Siloon, whatever creature had captured me. I don't know where it is, or how long it will take to get back. Yes, whatever it is. I think we should get out of here. How did you find me?
Well, looks like Lucan knocked on the door. We can discuss this later. I agree with you, we should get out. And I turn and head back the way we came in. Are there any humans, elves, or dwarves, gnomes, stuff like that?
No, the only thing that looked remotely recognizable was the GIF.
I'm going to use prestidigitation to censor mine and Siloon's naughty bits.
Black bars.
Nice.
I'm gonna have a bio break.
That doesn't sound good.
Or
I
not.
think we most definitely should be going.
Yeah, this
Now.
is kinda intense.
Let's run. That reminds me of some places I don't like.
Well, I'm following you.
Is there a forest?
Well, let's get back to the portal, and I'll grab the heaviest of the two and carry them.
Are you just going to ask, like, which one of you weighs more?
Am I okay on my feet, or am I a bit sort of wonky and,
You feel a bit wonky, but the adrenaline's going, so you'll probably be fine.
Don't worry about me. Get Siloon and we will all get out together. We need to hurry, though.
You don't look quite fit. Logan, you take him. Magmir, you take Siloon.
Okay.
Let's go.
We don't have time to discuss this. Let's go. And Gregor goes forward from wherever they came from.
Yeah, we're going.
So yeah, you guys
Go.
follow an obvious causeway towards this central area, and in the central area there is a mirror of the portal you saw back in the infirmary.
This looks like where we came in.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go out there.
Okay, what's the order of people jumping out of the portal?
Last.
First.
Gregor's going to wait until Siloon is through before he goes through himself.
Okay, well, Yenbin, you hear this.
This what?
I was trying to think of a descriptor.
High-pitched squeak?
Yeah, high-pitched scream.
Like,
And the sound of heavy metal footsteps.
guys, metal.
Upon hearing that, does Gregor see his captor at all, or...?
I
Are
assume
you
the
staying to
metal
look back?
footsteps are our guards.
I'm standing next to the portal, and I assume the yandere can hear me.
You can see a very large form coming up behind Yenbin.
Guys, now.
Oh.
Gregor is
Move.
going to call out and go, "Bad better!" and cast Vicious Mockery before he ducks into the portal.
On the other side of the portal, I'm ready to smash that thing in and hope that it closes it when
Yenbin,
everyone are
give
through.
me an athletics check.
Ah.
Who?
Athletics,
Me.
Yenbin.
or acrobatics. Your choice.
Why was he?
Oh, okay, yeah.
Why was he behind?
Because
He
I-
said he
Because
was
he's
going
the last
last.
one going.
Oh, you could have just gone through. I was next to the portal, so I could duck through if I needed to.
I was like, I'm the ranger. I'm supposed to be not be in like first one side, but I have luckily +6, unless I roll a 4.
Wow, them results.
Can I assist by sticking my arm through the portal and grabbing him?
Suddenly you take 35 damage.
You take 135 damage.
No,
You are
as
dead.
you're, so you manage to jump through the portal, but as you're clearing it, a bladed metal claw grasps your ankle, and it's starting to drag you back in.
Firebolt that claw.
I'm going to smash the rod into the portal.
No, I'm still in the portal.
Gregor's
you-
going to
you're
jump
clear,
between.
but the arms come
Okay.
reaching out of the portal. You're not quite back in yet.
Oh, did the arm grab me?
Yep.
Yeah, because you were last out, and you failed
Okay.
the acrobatics check.
Okay.
Can I cast this and do no damage, though? And pull him?
Trust me, at this point, doing damage is probably better than not doing damage.
If I jumped in between them and cast Thunder Wave, would that do anything?
I'm guessing that Jax was like going to cast a thorn whip on me
Yeah.
without damage, so like pull the
Well,
rope.
as I said,
Pull the
firebolt
rope.
that
Content.
thingamajig.
I'm
Tell you
actually
what,
gonna.
That's a
everybody
lot of
roll
damage.
initiative.
Okay. Oh come on, all the force.
Once again, I have not selected my token.
Yeah, that's my issue too.
I never learned that. Wow, we're all so high.
And Eva showing off.
Yeah.
+8.
Should be 9.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, +9. Not making it better. Not helping.
It's less than some people got total.
It's less than everyone but me.
Well, high
True.
plus initiative is fun. I might have played a gunslinger with +10 to initiative. It was like half of the fights were just like I just started, shot everyone with a shotgun, and then we moved to the next encounter. Some encounters, I was literally the only one to do anything.
Well, that is another system, and plus 55 in initiative is not uncommon.
Yeah, that is true.
Okay, Annabelle, you're the first to see this unfold.
I really don't know what to do, so I'm just going to wait and see what everyone else does. This always happens to me when I get really high initiative.
Okay, I assume it's right up against the portal, given how its arm is there.
Yeah.
I'm going to use Alter Self, turn my head into a battering ram, and charge the thing, hoping to bash it off.
Is there a race with a battering ram for head?
No, but it says natural weapons. You grow claws, fangs, spines, horns,
Oh.
or a different natural weapon of your choice. I'm going to turn my head into like a Triceratops type thing.
That's battering ram kind of a natural weapon.
No, but I mean, like, there are some dinosaurs and stuff which had like hardened bone structures on the front of their
yeah.
heads.
Yeah, that's
Pachycephalosaurus.
So 1d6 bludgeoning damage
that if you turn into
with a
Dinosaur.
+1 attack bonus. or
Yeah, I'm
damage
basically
bonus.
just trying to knock it off of him more than do the damage. But fingers crossed. I go straight through the portal next to it.
Well, it's a good idea, but it's weird because you weren't quite expecting to have the vision where like your eyes are on the side of your head instead of the front of your head.
I'm
So
a
you're a
head
little
orc.
off on your aim, and you end up running into the wall.
good job.
Jax.
So I'm gonna cast Thorn Whip on Yenbin and pull him.
Oh, can I use my bonus to inspire Yenbin?
What's your AC, Yenbin?
My AC. Can I just decide to not resist?
Sure.
And I'm just gonna say that would hit if because I'm presuming I'm currently grappled, so my dex wouldn't be very useful.
I think it would mean advantage in game terms.
Oh.
So that wouldn't make any difference in
Yeah,
this
but
case.
then I'm just gonna decide to not resist.
Lucan.
I think
everyone are through the portal?
Yeah,
Nope.
Gregor
Then
wanted to go back through, but he missed and hit the wall.
Yeah,
So.
Gregor is an idiot. I'm smashing that rod into the portal, hoping that it closes it.
It instantly closes, and actually it severs the thing's arm, but it appears to still be holding on to Yenbin.
Yadman.
Yenbin, it's your turn.
So there's basically a hand currently.
Yep,
That's holding.
grabbing onto you.
Is it holding me from where? Would I be able to use two-handed weapon?
It's on your ankle, I think.
Can't you just pull it off?
Well, that depends on how strong it is.
It appears to still, the hand by itself appears to still be alive.
Okay,
Well, some beasts carry their brains in strange places.
just gonna
There's
grab
just a dead body on the other side of the portal, and it's just a hand left.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna grab a silver longsword and just gonna hit it with the hand.
You pry it off, and it starts to scuttle away.
So it's not holding up
Firebolt.
again.
It's a face hugger.
Thing from the Addams family.
So I'm guessing that's my. I'm as bonus. I'm just gonna kill it with fire.
Wow. Wow.
That's a miss from Batar.
But I already suck.
Magmir, creepy razor hand spiders running away.
I let it run away.
God damn it, Magmir.
Annabelle, do you want to take your held action?
Yeah, I'm going to try to, stomp it with my staff.
Stop. The dice don't want us to kill it.
They don't. But I get another attack. Damn it.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah, but not with the staff.
Well, no, now it's her turn.
Yeah, he has two
Oh.
turns. It has
That-
held actions.
Okay, for that reason, I actually wrote the lowest. Wait,
So
why,
it
why
squirms
did
out of the
Magmir go
way on your first hit,
Oh, no.
and then you bring the staff around and just flatten it, and it falls into pieces.
Hand slayer. Okay.
I'm gonna. What kind of
Nice
check would
work.
it be? What kind of check would it be to check that it was not a mimic? Investigation or perception?
Probably straight intelligence with a DC of 5.
Don't blame me. I might actually fail that with my rolls because I have no
It's
bonuses.
investigation.
Gregory's going to stand up, dispelling his head
It's a
and go,
mimic. It's a mimic.
oh god.
You're pretty
It's a
sure it's a mimic.
I start. I just Are we out of combat?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not. I'm just gonna bash it a couple times. Oh come on, the last. Oh.
As this is happening, Gregor's rising to his feet and sort of shaking his very, very pained head at the moment.
Yeah, I'm at the same time I'm yelling. It's a mimic! It's a mimic! Kill it!
It's
Kill it!
Yenbin, are you okay?
No, it's a mimic. And
No,
I
it's
continue
not. It's
bashing.
dead.
Yeah, but it's still a mimic.
it's not a
It's a
mimic.
dead mimic.
No, it's not a mimic. Look at this book. It purrs. It's a mimic.
Gregor's going to clear his throat to get everyone's attention. Does everyone look at him, or do they continue looking at the mimic book?
I
Let me see if the book is a mimic.
Can I start bashing the book?
Don't try it.
Is the book a mimic?
But just checking if everything is a mimic.
Which book?
The purring book Magmir stole, or whoever stole from the.
This is,
Yes,
then,
the first book that Magmir brought back actually appears to be a mimic.
It's a mimic! Drop
It's
it!
my mimic. Don't touch it.
God damn it, drop it! I want to firebolt it!
I'm grabbing my longsword very lightly. It's a mimic.
The book licks Magmir.
Very, very suspiciously.
Well,
Look, it's a nice mimic.
maybe it's a mimic from the type that Hakak is a goblin.
Yeah, maybe they're just.
Maybe it can make grenades. Who knows?
It's pocket mimic.
Maybe it's only the table mimic. Or even.
Maybe it's a tea can mimic. Go with a teacup goblin.
Okay.
Well,
That
mimic,
joke was awful, right?
mimic situation sorted. Thanks to you guys. Good job. You have now discerned the mimic book. Gregor is going to turn to the people that were paying attention and go, "Thank you very much, my friends. I was honestly unsure if I could have made it out of that.
Well, as far as I've
think-
seen it, I don't think you could have.
Thank you so much. I didn't have.
You're
I
welcome.
wasn't scared about never getting out ever.
We weren't scared at all
Regardless.
of not getting you back. And Batar goes over and
Thank you, Batar.
gives Gregor a big hug.
Gregor kind of stands back and goes, Batar, I'm not wearing any clothing.
Oh, right.
What's the problem?
Sorry.
Well, I'm used to wearing clothing. That's
But-
sort of the problem, and I do believe for my own modesty as well as Siloon's, we should maybe get us clothed soon.
But
That might be a good idea.
you're censored.
I'm going to let Siloon take my owlbear feather cloak. Temporarily.
Well, Gregor, you know, with that scar on your chest, everything else just fades into nothingness.
Wow.
It is a manly scar.
It's a pretty impressive scar. That's true.
Well, at least I can now tell stories of how I was impaled by a tree by a psychopath.
Yeah. Because who doesn't want to tell those tales, right?
Well, I mean,
Let's go.
it's an actual tale of my own rather than a book I've written, so...
But you could write a book about it.
Oh, I intend to. Regardless, I
Very
think
good.
it's time we pressed on. How's
I
things on this end? I wasn't present for anything, clearly.
I don't know how things are on this end, but they were pretty shitty, to be honest. There were a lot of strange, fleshy things that almost behaved like zombies, but they weren't zombies, apparently. They actually weren't undead. Was
Yeah, none
some
of us know what
strange
they were.
Abomination.
Are these
Alright,
things still
it's-
around, or has the city managed to fight them off?
I'm pretty sure the city hasn't managed to fight them off, but we didn't see any going back here. So
The
they might
city's
just
just
have left their own.
deathly quiet.
Didn't see any elves either. No dead elves, no elves that are alive.
Well, I
Yeah,
think our first...
eventually want to investigate.
There are still vines of razor wire, but they're not moving like they were before.
I think our first port of call is to maybe go to the capital of the city. Maybe we can find our friends there. Like that general, I think I've forgotten his name.
Well, I wouldn't call him a friend, and, well,
Well, in
I
either
hope we
case,
can find him.
the enemy of my enemy.
Let's go. Right.
Also,
I
again,
doubt we'll find
clothing would be an excellent idea. I
We'll
may
see
be
if we can
censored,
get
but I am
something on the
rather
way.
cold.
I don't have anything spare. Sorry. Or,
It's
wait,
alright, don't worry.
do the traveler's clothes have a detachable cloak? I'll assume they have. I'll give Gregor the cloak.
Thank you.
It's
I
not
mean, I have
proper
a set of
clothing.
fine clothes, but I assume I didn't have my kit with me as well, considering everything was gone.
Well, you're currently standing in the room that has all of your stuff.
Oh,
Oh,
well,
so I
here's
just
your
get,
stuff. Give me
I
my
just
cloak
get
back.
my stuff then. But it's so comfortable. I give him his cloak back.
Thanks. That's why I'm wearing it. And then I guess we'll head off to the city center, flanked by the
Yeah,
halfling statue warriors.
and if we can't find the city center, we should get the hell out of here.
Yep.
As they're walking, Gregor's going to sort of slip up beside Siloon and see if he can get her to talk, because she hasn't actually said anything yet, which is kind of worrying him. You all right? I'm glad we could get you out of there. It was rather unpleasant. Well, I think that's the most I can say at the moment.
She doesn't say anything.
Gregor nods and keeps pace with the others.
So the next bit's kind of weird because you killed the leader of the rat army. And then you
Was
sent...
he the dude we launched out of the catapult?
No, he was the dude with the rod.
Oh, okay, I
Oh.
wasn't here, never mind.
The one that actually wasn't a red man at all. Well, that's confusing.
And you sent word back to Shadowdale just prior to this incident that there was an elf army marching on Voonlar, which is now destroyed. Not Voonlar, but the elf army. Everybody died, all the elves are dead.
All the elves in the city are.
Yeah, but the army was getting ready outside. We were ready to join the army.
Well, fuck.
Well, what ends up happening is Shadowdale ends up sending out a force, expecting to meet the elves on the road, but when they don't, they march to Voonlar anyway, and they end up finding a gigantic Ratman encampment. We're talking over 1 million people,
Well,
and
fuck.
all the cultists among them had mysteriously died a few weeks prior. You know, when you killed their dude. So it had pretty much gutted the evil leadership, and the rats wanted to sit down because they don't want to go back to the Underdark, and they don't want to go to war.
Both understandable.
Then they really shouldn't have started.
Well,
Well, to be fair, a lot of them were slaves and shit. It's like, and you killed all the people that started it.
Well, that's bad news. It means we can't send anybody off a catapult because he's responsible for the stuff.
The catapult was destroyed.
Well, there are more catapults somewhere.
Wait, wasn't Elminster in the city?
Nope.
He was in
Oh,
Shadowdale.
okay.
Shadowdale being a predominantly human and much smaller city, whereas the city that
Actually,
got
not
destroyed
sure
is
about the
awful.
smaller.
Well, maybe not scale-wise, but importance-wise and stuff. I mean, it had an archmage that has been asleep for 15 years, and a temple, and nothing else, pretty much.
So, I mean, we've made it to the city centre, I assume. We found absolutely no one.
Yep, just a lot of, like, there are scenes where, like, something bad obviously happened. Like, a lot of gore, but never any bodies.
We made it to the palace. I assume they have a palace because they're elves, and elves have palaces, of course.
They have a palace because Lucan was there.
Yeah, that's where my private room is.
You make it to the front gates of the palace, but the razor wire here is so thick, it's like crisscrossing the doors, it's out the windows.
Lucan,
It
is
seems
there
like
anything
getting
we need to
inside
get
would
from
be
you?
really hard.
Well, I think we have no friends here any longer.
Yeah,
think we
but
should
did you leave
perhaps-
anything in your... Did Lucan leave anything in his room?
I didn't really leave anything of value in my room anyway.
Okay. In that case, we won't go through the effort. I mean, it wouldn't be our effort. I would tell
I
the
do
Warforged to make
assume
a
that
path,
I have left
but...
my traveling out, my traveler's pack, but that is pretty cheap to buy a new one.
Hey, that's a good explanation why some of our inventory might have gone missing.
Well, I believe we should still have a look for some survivors. Obviously not canvassing the whole city, because that would take a rather long time. If we find no one, I think we should look for supplies and armaments as well.
I think we should for supplies and armaments, and while we're at it, we can look if we see any survivors.
So what do you guys do after you leave Mithranor?
Go to Shadowdale, I guess.
Sounds reasonable.
That's the only place I know to go. I mean, we could go to Everesca, but even then, we would still go via Shadowdale.
Yeah, because if we took the direct path, we would go near Woonla, I think, and get chopped up by rats. So, yeah, I
But
think
the
we
rats
should go
direct
to
path,
Shadowdale.
direct path to Everesca would be pretty much via Shadowdale.
The rats won't attack us anymore, right? Because they surrendered.
We don't know that, though.
We don't know that, yeah.
Besides, I would like to ask Elminster questions about this thing.
Yeah, or these things.
Yeah. Well, I'm not really that worried about the book. That doesn't seem evil in itself. It's more this thing, and I point to the rod.
Ah, that thing, yeah.
Which wants to go to some holy place and be dipped?
I am pretty sure that this book is very evil, and I point at the mimic book.
Don't
sure
you
you
point
think
at
that.
my book.
You get offended easily.
I think it looks
Mine.
rather adorable.
I think it looks like a book, pretty much.
That's
Except
why-
for the teeth and the purring. Yeah.
That's what it wants you to believe.
Well, if it is a mimic, you just have to burn it in the night.
It is a mimic.
It is a mimic.
Pretty sure it is.
If anyone tries to burn this book, I'm going to kill him in the most horrible way imaginable.
Oh,
Well,
there-
it seems to be some kind of unusual mimic, because the other ones, once you touched them, tried to eat you. This one of it didn't.
yeah,
Might just be that they don't like magma flesh, but and I'm
don't
certainly
you go
not
try and
keen on
pick it up,
touching
Axel?
it. But
What?
I said, why don't you go try and pick it up?
If you want,
Nope.
if you want, I can pick it up with my longsword. You know.
I think we have pressing matters that don't involve a book.
yeah, we
Yeah,
can discuss
let's
this
hurry.
on the way.
And if the book truly is dangerous, it ends up in a fire.
Yep. A firebolt fire. Or maybe even a fireball fire if I feel generous.
By the way, I have a question for you guys. Before I was, neck broken, transported to Treeland, you guys said you got stuff for me from town?
I think we gave it to you.
You broke my neck, and then I was in Shadow Realm, Death of Tree places, so...
Well,
I
Oh,
wasn't-
I
wasn't
think we
given
started
anything.
out giving you the
Yeah, we
the
gave
money
you
and
stuff,
then,
we killed you.
Oh, I haven't got anything written down.
You
Then
got
again, it could have been on my old sheet, so...
10 platinum coins and 3 minor healing potions.
Yay!
And yeah, let's hurry back to Shadowdale.
Yep.
So you guys are indirectly responsible for the possible murder of thousands of elves.
It was an
Wow.
accident.
I'm
I
feeling
wasn't there.
really bad about that.
Not really.
Could someone explain how did we murder these elves?
Yeah. I'm
We
confused.
tried to murder one of our companions.
Oh. No,
Well-
we're just responsible for murdering a vampire.
Oh,
Exactly. How did he get back to life anyway?
Gregor
We need to make
actually.
sure that he's not become vampire.
Well, that's the thing, is that you never actually killed Gregor.
Well,
I
that's a problem.
fucking knew it. I knew it.
So we're going to Shadowdale and try it again.
so we're just gonna do this over again. There's absolutely
Hang
no
on,
cities
so
left.
in character, they think that I'm no longer a vampire. Would I be able to still feel vampire or?
I don't know, steak tastes better when it's bloody.
Well, it does.
And I
anyway,
assume we had
so-
an abundance of steak in the Elven City, just like.
We actually have an old bear.
Yeah, I was joking.
If Hakak hasn't
Yeah.
eaten it all.
Yeah, that's a fair point.
I assume that has gotten rotten in the week and a half that we have been traveling.
I assume Hakak has eaten it all.
Yeah.
Yeah, I assume no one in character is aware of Gregor's vampirism at the moment, so that will be fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know that you inflicted it, and we have the cure, and was going to apply the cure, and then you just disappeared.
And you decided to die.
No, well, I mean, Anova did break my neck. She
Yeah.
critted. My neck was broken more than anything was ever
Into
broken
pieces.
ever. Yeah.
Yeah, but when we got to you, you were not dead.
Well, no, that's the
Yeah.
thing, is that the neck did not break, is that you poofed away.
Oh.
So yeah, I would really like a wizard or a high-level cleric to examine him.
Well, how convenient that we're going to Shadowdale.
Yeah, unless of course Elminster is busy predicting the end of the world rather than have time to look at Gregor.
You mean
Yeah,
like
which-
last time?
Maybe we should be.
Yeah, exactly.
Maybe.
Maybe we should get him a very thin metallic hat for Elmis.
Well, I need to talk to Elminster about space beings and stuff. Or
I think before we were leaving, we said we wanted to have a look around for supplies and stuff in the Elven City.
oh yeah, what would that be? Checks from everybody?
Investigation checks from everybody.
Actually, Rod
Well,
could-
that's a lot
oh,
better.
decent. But that was intimidation, so that's -1. That's actually an 11 for me.
Oh, come on!
Please get to be not be the worst.
Why does Magma just have one result?
The little cog next to the thing, you can change how it rolls. You can just choose to have it roll once if you want to.
Ah, okay.
Why? Advantage.
Well, I'm good.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay.
So let's see, Batar, Gregor, Jax, and Anova give me
I rolled 5 higher than anybody else.
perception.
Perception. That's still pretty decent.
Yeah, so most of the doorways and windows in Mr. Nor are covered with that gnarly razor wire like vinage.
Yeah.
But Anova is able to find a cache of darkwood weapons.
Nice. Right, I wanted to buy her a staff, but then she said she wanted to stop using them anyways.
So there are 5 staffs, 5 short bows,
Are the darkwood?
and a couple mauls.
The darkwood. What are like? What is dark?
Is it just me, or is Yenbin... Yeah, he's cutting out a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was just wondering if it's a darkwood weapon. What does it give? Is it like just +1 or something like other looks cool, etc. Oh, okay. That's a very helpful. That's a very helpful
The
mimic.
mimic speaks.
The
And it
Darkwood
knows
weaponry
more
is
than
all
I do.
mimics.
Now, after I have received this information from the book, I'm going to verify this on Batar. I don't trust the mimic.
Well, do I know that?
Yeah, it's a magical material, but it's not that uncommon.
Yeah,
I'll-
it's a magical material. Would be. Wow.
I'll,
It's easier to handle, and most of all, it's lighter than usual wood.
Okay, I
About
I'll-
half the weight.
I look like a small kid at the at big store, the toy section. Can I?
Well, divide them up. I've got my own stuff. Won't switch that one out.
What were the others? The short bow? What were the other weapons? And the short
There
bow?
were staves, short bows, and mauls.
I have no use.
And I assume we can find, with our rolls, we can also find enough food to get us to Shadowdale.
Oh, we do.
I think we have at least one who's Outlander.
We have 2 outlanders.
Oh yeah,
we have 2
We have
outlanders and a
3.
druid. Or 3
And
outlanders.
ever since Recidivarius died, like the environments really come back. Like it's a lot warmer. It's kind of like an early spring. There are many bunnies to shout to death.
Yeah, we could train like the well, not train, because apparently Gregor does not identify as an object. We could teach Gregor to like hunt with mockery.
I mean, I caught 2 rabbits before.
I could
Yeah.
teach my owl who can't attack to swoop down on rabbits and then shock and grasp them, because that's a touch spell.
I'm just gonna do my basic. We have food. So what now?
What the hell is that?
I don't know what you guys are seeing.
What is this?
Apparently it's Yenben.
What is this?
Cyanide and happiness.
One piece of bacon is not a quarter of a complete breakfast.
Bacon tree.
Raisins.
This is like the weirdest forest ever.
So what are we doing now?
I believe we're on our way to Shadowdale.
Yeah, well, I was examining the Mage Guild. And then Third Coaster posted the video of Yenben.
You find, I mean, there's a lot of wreckage, a lot more scenes of gore. Never any bodies, but you're able to find a fine cloak, unidentified.
I'll examine it closer.
Looks like what you just said.
It has 6 pockets.
It's a cloak of holding.
Well, if that's all I find, I go back to the rest and any of you can identify this. I believe it to be magical.
Well,
and I
sure.
really don't want to put it on before I know that it's not dangerous.
Well,
I'll certainly give it a try.
What did we?
you can identify? Oh, well, I can just, identify.
Yeah, I think one of you have the spell.
Yeah, of course I have. I'm a
Gregor
freaking mage.
Gregor accidentally says the word mimic.
Gregor gets lost in the intricate stitching.
Yeah, Batar, you know that this is a cloak of holding. Each pocket inside the cloak is a small bag of holding.
Holy crap.
Well, that's interesting. Never
Oh.
knew you could... Well, I guess
Thank you.
Stamp.
it makes sense that
Cool.
you can do that. But I've never actually heard of that being done. Interesting.
Yeah, I'll take it and then I'll put the rod into one of them. Hopefully when it's inside a pocket it won't smell.
Or that one pocket will smell really badly.
It will when we open it.
Everything you put in that pocket from now on smells.
Well, it's good that it's
Including
only
your hand.
Harcock's food we'll store there.
Luckily we have many of these in spaces. So
Yeah,
Well,
5
then.
more. 1 for smelly things and 5 for other things. I wonder if you could use 1 for fluids.
you're gonna
I
have
mean, it's kind of empty space, so I mean, I assume the fluid would have to be in a container.
You do have to
You can't
attune to the cloak.
Oh, well, I'll take the 30 minutes.
Yeah, we might not want to run through the forest smelling smell.
Yeah,
Death.
frightening away all the animals.
Well, most of all, luring towards us some of the animals we don't want lured towards us.
You can eat predators too.
We can get rid of those smells. You can prestidigitate them.
I think
Well,
someone's been reading the DMG.
why?
I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Because of the boat?
you remove the smell in a small area, and then when we walk out of it, it smells again.
Well, it's a good thing it's a cantrip, so just spam it. constantly be casting it over you.
Wings.
I was talking about the glow many things because you can just like suddenly.
Well, technically, it's an infinite space inside the pocket, so you would have to cast it infinite times.
No, there's an infinite space.
There's a limit on how much stuff you can put in a
Yeah.
bag of holding.
But I think it's a weight limit.
It's a weight limit and a size limit.
But
Well,
nothing
If it can
really,
fit inside the hole to get in the pocket.
but no items really give you size.
But
So I don't
like
think a
there's
rowboat would fit.
there's a square footage of space.
Okay. Square dimensional pockets.
Yes.
You might be able
Sounds
to
like
fit enough wood in that one pocket to make a rowboat, but you wouldn't fit a rowboat.
Yeah, no, it's just a cloak of many things with like basically summon.
Well, there is that roll-up lightweight boat in the DMG. It's quite an interesting thing.
The
But I don't
Kodiak.
think we need a boat at the moment, so...
Yeah, just
Speaking of not needing a boat, forest.
yeah. And also forest. I'm good. I like forest.
Yeah, that as well.
Yeah, well.
Let's just go to Shadowdale.
Yeah, let's get through that
Yeah,
forest.
we
to
don't need
Shadow.
we don't need a 20-minute conversation on the merits of boats.
We need a zeppelin.
Yeah, I don't even think we can sail to Shadowdale.
We don't need
So
to
there's
sail
no
there.
really
Well,
need
there
to
is a
consider
river in
boats.
Shadowdale.
We can just go probably like faster through that.
It's a different river. It feeds to the same body of water. But
Yeah,
you would have
so-
to sail past Voonlar, into the Moonsea, then sail
I mean, we
west,
could go.
and then
We could
south.
go. We could go to Moonlight and just kill Gregor there and hope that some other like a Varric comes. and kills him.
If
Like,
we
that's
kill
how-
Gregor and Woundla, we don't have a possibility to revive him.
That's a fair
I
point.
really think we have bigger problems than my maybe vampirism.
No, we don't.
Not
An
really, but
entire
we don't
city
know
of
about
elves
that problem.
disappeared.
So what?
Wasn't the sky falling too?
Yeah, that's probably the problem.
The sky is what?
Falling?
Oh, great.
Just another Friday.
And I still haven't quite understood how that happens, why that happens, and how they found out. But
Doppler
that's something
shift.
to do with wavelength and stuff. But
Doppler shift of the light spectrum, I believe, is what it was.
Actually,
Yeah.
there's a bunch of stuff that's happened that hasn't actually been related at all. It's just you guys have been really not that great in the luck department.
We aren't interested in the birds and things and killing especially dinosaurs.
I mean, if you give Batar information, he's going to use that information. He's
I
going
think
to.
have we reached Shadowdale yet?
Yeah,
Are we
you
there
guys
yet?
get back to Shadowdale. What's the first thing you want to do?
Install the
Go
Lord.
go
To
to
the
the
pub.
Lord.
Have a drink.
Let's
go
get
ahead.
let's
Let's
get
go
a
with a pub
drink to
crawl.
go. Well, that's just
Gregor
a
was
single
stuck
pub.
to a fucking tree. He's getting drunk.
I'm with you.
While on
Depends
the,
on the time when we're arriving. If we're arriving past 5 p.m. I say we get a drink. Otherwise, I say we get to see the mayor. Go to see the mayor. Oh no, not mayor. Lord,
Actually,
whatever.
Gregor is going to make sure that Siloon meets up with Elminster and things.
what time are we arriving at the city?
Mid-afternoon.
Are we going to the pub?
Gregor's
Yeah.
going to go with Siloon to take her to Elminster and be like, "Hey, look, she's not dead."
And she's actually not the alien.
This time.
Not that
You do realize
Gregor
there's a
would
witch
know.
out there somewhere now. Because she was supposed to go kill a witch and then she got kidnapped by the creepy thing. So there's a witch in the swamp somewhere we have to
Maybe.
deal with.
Or maybe this is actually a doppelganger.
Well, no.
Siloon is a mimic now.
More like a shapeshifter.
Don't say that near Yenben. Silo might suddenly die. Or at least
It's a
Faerun
table
is
in
a
a
mimic.
bodysuit, which is a
or,
mimic.
or then Yenben might die because
Yeah.
I don't know how
That's
badass
probably-
Cylon is.
Well, she can cast Hero's Feet.
No, that was
At
the
will.
alien. That was the alien.
No matter.
True. Right.
But yeah, Gregor is going to take Siloon's arm and take her to Elminster's tower. If, of course, she actually wants to go. If she's still sort of like not reacting to anything, then I guess.
She actually just
No.
is gonna go there by herself, like regardless of if you lead her there or not.
Oh, okay, Gregor's going with her then.
Well, I guess I wanted to go to Elminster. I go with you.
And I'm just gonna do some target practice on something.
Well,
Just go
nobody's
into
at-
the woods and
Nobody's
repeat
at
it.
his tower. She just lets herself in anyways. Actually,
Gregor
there's so
turns-
much that needs to get done. I kind of want to just write a list down of everything everybody wants to do, like initially, plus over the course of the month.
Okay. Could we have another one of those documents? Maybe?
Yep.
Those are really useful.
Just a second. Here.
Thanks.
No. 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 No.
Okay, you're right.
Okay. Now people can write. Oh, come on. Nope. It's so disturbing when you say like. What?
4 different people typing at once.
Yeah.
It's growing.
It's growing, really, of all the things.
Oh god.
Phrasing is a thing, guys.
Oh, Gregor, that key that you had is gone.
Thank fuck. Yes, Magmir, you legend.
What?
The bottom li- I approve of the bottom line of Magmir's.
Wasn't Gregor to drink with him.
You know, I have so much money. We are drinking the good stuff. No, I do not get married to another animal.
It's very quiet.
We're all mass editing a document.
Yeah.
Okay, because I tried to open the document and it was just like loading.
We try to open it again.
Is there a limit about how many people can do it?
I don't think we do currently have like. No, there
It
was.
looks like we currently have 8 people on.
Yeah.
Now we have 8.
Yeah.
Just
Everyone just joined.
apparently Aniva is very sought after.
Anva has her priorities straight for sure.
Well,
I've got train.
well.
Yes,
okay,
I mean, like,
that's good.
everyone else is
because
like, I
2
want to do
people
this
have
and this
trained
and
with
this, and she's
Aniva
like,
in their
just...
list.
Let's just train.
I didn't
mean-
say specifically train with Anva, I just said maybe not drunk Magmir.
Well, but Magnia and Batar both want to train with Aniva.
Greg wants to train with one of the monks as well, so basically
Well-
they're going to be running like yoga over the
3
next
for
month.
or something.
Well, you know, the monks have the ability to train the whole day. Batar won't be able to do that for the whole day.
Neither will Gregor.
Is that the way? Is that I linked in Roll20? What I'm presuming that Magmir is practicing. Magmir's martial art.
Wushu?
Week 1. With Wikipedia, a bit of it.
He could do something like that, but he's more like
It's not
your
imitating.
your drunken pub brawler.
Yeah. It's that it's a general name for styles of Chinese martial arts that imitate drunkard. But the thing is, Magmir doesn't imitate.
Yeah, the drunken master fighting style.
Yeah. Well, there's multiple different form of drunken styles, and Seek 1 is like the general naming for all of them. It like karate includes all the types of karates.
Well, now Jax is the one with the many things to do.
Yeah.
Drew Gregor's laundry out of guild for a week or so.
I think the training would count as recompense.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. I pay it.
Yeah, I'm typing too.
Unless you find something like Dragon Scale stuff or something, because I can't pay that. That stuff is expensive.
I can only wear light armor anyway, so
I
but
think there is Dragon Scale light armor.
there is.
Not sure.
I'm presuming, by the way, that we had a long rest during the travels because
We
on
had
the-
several
yeah,
long rests.
because on the combat with the Yandere, I actually damage from Jax. That was the only damage I took on the entire combat was from Jax.
I was helping.
You didn't do shit.
I pulled you away,
No, you didn't. You whacked me with a whip.
and it should have pulled you.
I mean, I ran headfirst into a concrete wall, so...
Well, yeah, but at least you didn't whip me.
I mean,
And
I
you
think
know-
him whipping you is a lot more useful than me running into a wall.
Well, not really, because you didn't actively try to kill me.
Hey, I could have missed and just tripped and headbutted you.
Yeah, but you didn't.
What? Magma has brewing skills?
Oh yeah.
Throw rocks at pub tables to check if there are mimics. Yenbin's last 3 are amazing.
That's what I do.
While killing dinos might be a bit hard because they usually don't come around here.
Just in case we see any.
I mean, you could catch a rabbit and dress it up as a dino and then kill it.
I could if anyone has a disguise kit, I could make a chicken look like a velociraptor.
No,
I
you
have a
can't change the
disguise kit,
size.
which I'm really good with, so...
But you can't change
We
the
could
size.
also.
No, you can't, but velociraptors were like the size of a chicken.
Oh yeah, Velociraptors. I was thinking about.
Velociraptors are bigger. Compies. The compies are about the size of a chicken. Raptors are about normal person sized.
Is it? I don't
Yeah.
know.
Well, anyways, the small one.
The small ones are compies. Those are like the chicken size.
I mean,
Oh, okay.
he could also just make a chicken-sized T-Rex.
You could do that too.
Oh, a disguise kit is not magic-based, so it would be using makeup. It would look like a terribly made-up chicken.
Yeah, I know.
Well, you know.
I'd paint
Put
scales
some
on the
Mr. Potato
feathers,
Head hands on there.
like for T-Rex arms.
Yep.
How about we don't torture any chickens?
Bad idea. Boring.
I wouldn't say boring, I'd say unethical.
Same thing, and I wasn't allowed to catapult. But then Batar was allowed.
Yeah, that really wasn't coordinated well between any of us.
What, the catapult
Oh
thingy?
man.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like we did good cop, bad cop, got confused, turned to walk away, then the catapult went off.
We need to go visit some dinosaurs.
Yeah, and then I got blamed on that, even though I didn't do anything. Because
We should
like,
go visit.
Yenbin knows where the dinosaurs live.
Yeah,
You should
It's
take me
quite
there.
a way away.
but it's like on the other side of the country.
I could turn into an Allosaurus. Slightly smaller Tyrannosaurus, basically.
Can you?
Just wait till I
Alright.
I
get
could do that
polymorph.
right now. It's a large beast.
At what
And
point?
it's challenge rating 2. So
What
I
is-
could do that right now.
What is the maximum amount? What is at 20th level? What are the limitations?
6.
For Druid? Yeah, level 6. It's
But
every
just
3.
with Circle of the Moon.
No,
Yeah.
but like what is at the point when you're going to be like as badass as you can?
Level
What
20?
can what can
level
you
8 to 18.
what can you transform into then?
Anything.
Challenge
I
rating
could do a
6.
mammoth. Anything that's challenge rating 6 or lower. I could turn into a mammoth.
I think
You could
the
become
only,
a
the
brontosaurus.
only thing that comes into question is a mammoth at level 6.
I could
think
do a
there is something
Triceratops at
else.
challenge rating 5.
Like Scandon. Well, that was polymorph. That was something else.
Yeah,
I
that
get
was
that
a
next
spell.
level.
T-Rex is challenge 8, so I couldn't do that.
How about the brontosaurus?
I don't see it in the monster manual anywhere.
Oh.
But I
So
could
we're
do
doing
it
a
at Ember.
time jump through our stuff.
Jump, jump, jump.
Training montage.
Bit of
Just
rocket.
Neva in the middle all the time and different people just jumping around.
That's why her token had loads of people standing around her. She's training everybody.
Yeah, she's training the owl, she's training Hakak,
Rocky
who
Force
both
playing
have
at the
one
sun.
hit point.
Ditto
and
is wearing a
Amakazela.
bandana.
No,
You're
you're not.
training
We're
them.
saying that you're training everyone.
Do you see my token?
Well, not anymore, but
Not at the
in
moment,
before.
no.
Oh, okay. I was like, I have an evil twin, apparently.
Ditto's got like a little Rambo bandana on during the training montage.
Then I can't speak today. Or the regular is going to play a bit of Rocky 4 in the background.
Yep, on the loot.
Are we done with that?
Looks like it.
I think so.
Yeah, I think I've gotten what I want.
Yeah, so I'm going to be building this up and furnishing it and getting all the characters ready for next week.
I heard talk about next week. What?
I think that means that this was the end of today's session.
We'll never know.
Someone is drunk already.
I would have thought that would be Yanben,
What?
who would be getting drunk.
No! I'm not going into the pub before I'm checking if every single one of those tables is absolutely not a mimic.
Oh, on the other hand, I think the drunkard is actually Magmir. Wasn't
Yeah.
he the one who got so drunk that he got married?
Yeah.
It's worked out pretty well for everybody so far.